There's a showcase. There's a 1-player, 2-controller. We got some super plays coming up of things like Step Mania, rhythm games. Someone's going to do a blindfolded run of Green Hill Zone in Sonic the Hedgehog. And you know what? Now that I take a closer look at the rest of the schedule, there is a fair amount of good old any percent.
You know what to do next time?
But there's a couple of oddball categories in there, and I think this is going to be one.
Just don't do anything crazy.
So speedrunners have broken Dishonored.
Just don't do anything.
We've got some kind of, I was thinking maybe it was a death warp, but it looks like it was just a failed trick. Oh, he's trying to land on the guy's head to break the fall damage, so I'm guessing he's getting around a trigger there. Like I said, Dishonored
They're sick
has,
people,
it
not
makes
criminals.
for a great speedrun.
We've gone beyond that question, Your
the tools they
Majesty.
give you.
They're my
so
citizens,
a lot of people
and we will save them from the
latched
plague if
onto
we
it,
can.
despite it being a relatively
All of
newer
them.
game.
Very
a lot
well.
of newer games can
We will not speak of this again.
lasting speedrun scene after they come
Mother,
out. The
Corvo
Dishonored
is
series
back.
definitely
Thank you, Emily.
has.
Leave us, please.
As you wish, Your
Because of
Majesty.
Shenanigans like climbing on the walls like that have, I think, kept people interested in it,
Corvo,
looking for new
2
ways to go
days
faster.
early, full of surprises, as usual.
It's a fair wind that brings you home to me. What news have you brought?
Follow me.
If the audio balance is a little off, we can adjust that. Though honestly, maybe it's for the best if the game audio is the focus. And we got some crazy super jump, and he's not even falling. He's just up there now. So I knew this game was broken. I didn't think it would be this broken. He's just looking around. I don't know if he's funning around or if he's waiting for something. Or maybe he's got like so much upwards momentum, he's waiting for it to wear off, and he's like up against the skybox or something. What was that? Okay, I see. He was waiting for a trigger. He just saw some enemies repopulate in that church. Magically pulls out a gun and sword. I suppose I just accidentally left those up in the sky.
Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here...
Thank goodness the cutscene gets us back down to Earth.
Not again!
Mommy! No! Get away from her! Corvo! Mommy! Get away!
And then we had the pretty brutal opening.
It's all coming apart. Find Emily. Protect her. You're the only one. You'll know
Our
what
main
to do,
character's
won't you?
reason for vengeance, driving motivation.
Ward us all. Look at what he's done.
Yes, he's killed the Empress.
Since those dudes just evaporated,
What did you do?
Pretty
with
sure you
young Lady
get
Emily, traitor.
Her
charged
own
with the murder
bodyguard.
here.
Ironic.
I'll see you beheaded for this, Corvo.
One of the mechanics in this
Take him.
game is it judges you based off of your actions. And I think it's like a rising plague level is how they work it in to the story, where like the number of bodies you leave behind means like more rats and more spread of plague, which can lead to a different ending. And how that translates to mechanics is being more stealthy and not murdering everyone versus murdering everyone. Now, earlier today, I know Biiwix was saying was having trouble installing version 1.2, but I think they got that figured out. But that would prevent Biiwix from doing something called Void Arsenal. But yeah, now we're through the sort of, I don't know if I would even call it a tutorial, but we're into the game proper now.
Explosive to blast his way out. It doesn't happen by accident.
You think he had help?
The game's got a lot of
Sorry, my mic stand broke.
free-running elements. I think it probably took a page or two out of something like Mirror Edge's book. But a lot of people kind of bounced off Mirror's Edge. So I feel like this game figured some things out about how to do some of that stuff better. Turns out one of those things is teleport dash.
He won't get past me, sir.
Huh? What the fuck? Help! Get around it! What was that? Gotta rat that away. Flank him!
Over here. I'm Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. Well, they said you'd come out here. I could still hardly
I don't have game
believe it.
audio, so I don't know if
I'll
they're
take you to meet
playing
them. Just down the river from here.
with the language set to French or anything. But I would suspect that you're not going to be seeing too much of the story. I feel like there's a good chance that a lot of it is going to get skipped.
This is the Hound Pit's pub, closed for business after.
So reminder, this is the no damage, no gadget category.
Right under the
It is in
Lord's
English. Well, that's good
nose,
for us.
He don't know a thing.
So no damage means we're going to be going
Of course, if
stealthy,
anyone finds out
avoiding
what we're up
enemies.
to, the watch will break in with
And
swords
I
drawn.
wouldn't be surprised if we're going to see a couple restarts. It seems like a pretty hard category to pull off.
Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the loyalists. The Admiral's
And yeah, this is a pretty good game. It was received well
Anyone can help you find that missing girl, Lady Emily, and clear your name. He can.
by both players and critics.
So it's starting at last.
We can continue this later, Lord. Yes. Piero's as much an artist.
So here's where we hook up with the rebel forces, I believe. Just snatch the oil tank.
Tell me what I can make for you. You must be exhausted. I advise that you get some sleep. Your life will get even more difficult soon. You should rest while you can. Sleep well.
That was a different scenery. I guess we're in a dream sequence. Oh, we got our teleport dash now. Look at this. Doesn't this game just have speedrunning written all over it? All the places you can go that the developers expected you to go, and the places they didn't expect you to go. I'm sure we'll be seeing plenty of them. Yeah, this game did get a sequel fairly recently.
How you
As well as, was it an entire another game or like a DLC thing? But there's more Dishonored out there. If this looks cool and you want to check it out. Alright, we're branded now. I don't know how smart that is if you're a Rebel Force trying to blend in, putting your brand on your back of your hand. Feel like maybe
Ready to go?
bottom of the foot or something. Conceal a little better. I don't know. I've never run a Rebel Force, so. And now we got our spooky mask that makes for a good box art. And yeah, there was Ultimate Decathlon.
Used to be
Just,
Clavering Boulevard, but now it's not so easy.
The Ultimate Finals just a couple days ago.
Perhaps fighting over what's left. City Watch still holds
We had the English restream of the Grand Finals here on Speed Gaming. And we were able to do the SteamWorld Dig 2 tournament finals as well, which were also at sort of the same Ultimate Decathlon live event they held. And they had a whole bunch of other things going on too.
Take your pick.
Good stuff over there at, in fact, why don't I link it? A number of Ultimate Decathlon competitors are in the marathon today. I wonder how clear it's going to be that he's taken damage. This is a no damage run. And I feel like people are shooting at him, so this is pretty close.
I hear the second day is when... I was just reading in the archive about the Heretics brand. It sounds painful. Have you ever seen the ritual?
Rather precise thing to get set up here. Does get on top. It's going to be a little tough to figure out what is just clever movement and what is actually breaking sequence. Getting through that door looked a little janky. I don't know. Kind of walked up sideways to it and hit the teleport. I don't know if that was supposed to happen, and now we're throwing bodies through it. Is this door real? Well, it's real enough to prop up a body. That's our first assassination. Teleporting right past as the sword comes down. No, I'm just commentating over the restream.
Hey, Corvo. From the way I hear it, Campbell lived a pretty posh life. Maybe it's not my place.
But this is a live event, as you can see in the bottom left corner.
Live like barons.
In Bourg La Run.
You ready to go?
I hope is how that is pronounced.
Okay, let's go.
You can check out the schedule for Bourg La Run there in chat. Nice mix of cool games. Right now we got Dishonored. We're about a third of the way through.
Havelock and Lord Pendleton are in the courtyard. I expect they'll want to congratulate you.
And you can donate as well. We are Oh, Twin is there. I know Twin is running a game in the marathon. Pretty soon, actually, Rayman Legends coming up, one of the Ultimate Decathlon games. Twin, one of the people involved with that. I'm not surprised to see a lot of Ultimate Decathlon games in the marathon, past and present. It's had a really big on the French speedrun scene. I'm pretty sure that said unbreakable door. But it looks like we were able to handle it. Agility 2 upgrade, I think probably improves, I could only guess. Jumping, movement speed, the teleport dash.
I'll take you to the Golden Cat when you're ready. I've taken Lord Pendleton enough times, believe me.
In and out, short and sweet.
I'll get you as close as I can to the Golden Cat.
I can't remember where Dishonored is supposed to be set, fiction-wise.
The main thing is to make sure that little girl, Emily,
I don't know if it's like supposed to be like faux England or
two Pendletons are there, so I'm guessing there'll be a lot of guards.
a completely made-up place or an actual historical place.
This here's his territory.
No, he didn't restart. There's a lot of these motorboat sections that kind of break up the little playgrounds the developers have put together.
Good luck to you. I know Emily.
It's hard to give you all these movement abilities and all this freedom of exploration and then not have you just run outside the map. So they try to find ways to keep players in the box. Although this is looking very familiar now. Maybe I take it back. Maybe we're revisiting an old location. Oh, there we go. Blink. Of course it's called Blink. What else would it be called? The teleport dash. So we're upgrading our Blink ability. Ooh, didn't quite get up there. The old quick save, quick load. It would be super worth trying to track down runners for these games, and we will have a number of far more expert commentary for a lot of our other games.
What was that?
Who do you want me to be tonight, Lord Pendleton?
Where are you? Anyone you want. The High Overseer, for all I care.
Yeah, Cerno ran this game. Cherno? I never know. I think that might have been something that kind of helped the speedrun scene around this game grow. Put some eyes on it. There's one more target down.
Morgan will be in there all
Rather bold escape there. Just teleporting right into the ballroom.
Where are the guards?
Oh, remember, he cannot take damage in this category.
I know you're here. I hear you. Assassin, got you now.
And that guard's like, who is that? I don't know. He's gone. I guess he doesn't exist anymore. I'll just continue my patrol route.
come to dinner. That's right, my sweet.
We got Emily back.
Bug someone else.
I want to say that's our daughter. Oh, we took fall damage. I never really thought about it, but fall damage is damage, isn't it? That's going to be a reset. I bet there's a couple of situations now where there's a tricky jump that normally wouldn't be a reset, because you could just try again, but if you fall too far and take that fall damage, it is a reset in this category. So we see a more aggressive quick save there. Wow, dodging that bullet shot to get in the boat. And of course the guard just holds fire while we have this nice conversation.
So you did the business, did you, Corvo? I'm not one to speak against my betters.
I'm sure Emily's thankful
their fate, it was those Pendletons.
What business are
for
you
being
talking
rescued,
about?
even if it's
Oh,
not a glorious one.
grown-up business.
Welcome to this boat through this
Forgive me.
toxic junk town.
I heard a lot of running a business at the Golden Cat.
Oh, I should concentrate on piloting this boat.
But at least we're a gentleman
Young
about
Lady
it.
Emily, I'm Callista. I'll be caring for you and schooling you while you're with us.
Pleased to meet you.
As am I. Would you like to see your room in the tower?
What do you think, guys? We're
Yes,
22 minutes
great.
into a 45-minute
You'll get to see it
estimate.
all. The entirety of the hound.
Do you think she's going to be safe and sound forever?
I think I'll like it here. I'll go with Callista, Corvo. I'll see you later.
I don't know, I've got my doubts.
You do not fail to impress. Armed with a blade, you've changed the course of the city forever. And with the Pendleton twins gone, our own Lord Pendleton will assume their votes in Parliament. In one night, you
I want to say, and I could definitely be wrong, but I want to say
but for now, Lord
that at least canonically she lives, because I think she is one of the playable characters in Dishonored 2. Spoilers.
Where's Wallace?
Not really.
Wallace.
I mean, it's like on the back of the box. But I do remember that Dishonored 2 kind of just ran with one of the endings and made it canonical, so I don't know, maybe this run gets a different ending where that's not necessarily guaranteed. Yeah, her picture's on the front of the box. Is her name, though? Is it like, this is Emily from the first game? I don't know, I feel like that might be on the back. It really doesn't matter.
Been in the city for years, but you lived in Dunwall Tower with the late Empress, so maybe you haven't visited the bridge before tonight.
Another lovely boat
Something to
cruise.
look out for. See all them lights on the water? That's right, we'll be spotted for sure. You're gonna have to shut off their power before I can pick you up.
Just the thing to get amped up
I'm bringing Sokolov back alive. He's smart.
for another
Smarter than Piero. Got the whole
murder spree.
Dunwall under his thumb with all that natural philosophy business. New technology, potions and the like. Seems dangerous to me. But what do I know?
Here we are. You understand?
Or maybe not. Maybe we'll be stealthy this time. We've got our agility upgraded to 2, which I think is the max. And we've got the blink upgraded at least once. So we're very mobile.
What was that? You see the technical officer coming on.
Oh, we took some damage. There's a lot of unsafe parts in this run where people are shooting at you and you just go. and hope they don't hit you. Is how it seems to me, anyway. I'm sure there's things he's doing to manipulate enemies, at least a little bit. I saw that health bar go down. I don't know. I feel like he healed up there and was gonna play it off like nothing happened. Although I don't know the rules of the no damage category. Maybe if whatever he did to recover health there, you know, is okay in this category. I'm gonna be continuing on. Saw that red arrow at the bottom there too at the very end. Now fall damage? I think maybe this is more of a category suggestion that we have. No gadgets, though.
Royal physician himself. He made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off.
There are a couple of incentives for these games. I don't think No Damage was an incentive. I think this one was planned. But yeah, there are some extra incentives, like for Dishonored. There's an incentive to do a bonus run of true any %, which I'm guessing is probably very broken and short and teleporty and skippy. We've got some category wars, bonus runs. Easter egg showcase, some difficulty increases, so check out the Hiraro link there in chat. And consider donating to Bourg La Run.
Wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping.
Money goes to AFM Telethon.
I decided to nap here
They do
in the
research
room while Callista
on
was
rare
taking a nap.
diseases
She told me if there's ever
and muscular
trouble, I should
dystrophy.
always run here. Callista?
Attention Dunwall citizens.
Corvo. I knew it was Corvo, but I didn't want to say it. But yeah, that's our name, Corvo.
Damn it, man.
I hear you're off to the... You'll know him. I knew Sokolov would see reason.
That section with the bridge, though, where Biiwix kind of said screw it to the limitations of the category, that it looked really hard to do that damageless. And not because of... I mean, execution-wise, yes, but also it seemed like there was just a really big luck factor whether or not you get shot or zapped. And so, you know, looking the other way a little bit
I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling
on that section there. I really don't
yourself,
mind.
Corvo. They don't fool around. Good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours lets you blend right in. Enjoy your evening out with the folk of quality.
Because I mean, it is impressive to see the no damage run pulled off, but a no damage run, even if you take damage in a no damage run, you're still following a different route designed not to take damage. So there is something unique and interesting about it in and of itself.
Hey, they told.
So we're gonna get a hard save here at this door. And we're definitely trying to pull off some kind of trick here. This painting switches from one to the other. Okay, and
What was that?
gathered information. There she is. There on the stairs. Oh, is it random? Is he resetting until the painting is the right painting to indicate the target that is very close? I think that was some RNG circumvention going on there. So that's good. That didn't seem like it took too long. I wonder if that's a fun point of the speedrun. Everyone hoping for first try White Lady Boyle. That seemed like 5th or so try. But we're out of there. We're done. Because you could see his target was like right outside the room, so I'm guessing if he got a different sister, that target is not right outside the room.
Lord Pendleton said he would meet us here. I checked the wine cellar. Losing family gives a man a thirst.
Based off the overlay, it looks like we're still 80 euros short of the bonus run of True Any Percent. Pretty hard to meet an incentive for the first run of a marathon. But there's still 14-ish minutes.
You did it.
If you want to get those donations in and see some more of Dishonored.
But Boyle was a viper.
Bit of camera
She
control
outlawed
during the
me to kill
cutscene.
the Empress, so I don't feel a thing for her. You've had a long night, Corvo, but I fear it's not over. Havelock and Martin
With
have already
older
cooked up
3D
something
games,
more.
there's some camera manipulation to reduce lag. I don't know if that's much of a factor in a game like Dishonored. I think you might just be funning around here.
Corvo, attention Dunwall citizens. The streets adjacent to Boyle Manor remain off limits.
Ready to face the Lord Regent? About time we took care of my say. Long past time.
Objective failed.
Oh my.
Objective updated. We're off to Dunwall Tower.
This is it, Corvo. Your last memories.
Anyway, if you're just tuning in, this is the English language restream of Bourg La Run. It is a French charity speedrun marathon taking place in Bourg La Run in France. Live, you can see in the bottom left corner there, they got a camera. It reminds me of some of the earlier AGDQs. A bit more of a cozy feel that I think a lot of people kind of miss a little bit. And they're raising money for AFM Telethon, the French Muscular Dystrophy Association. They do research mostly. Back at AGDQ 2010. That's about how many people you'd see in the room. Everyone's got to start somewhere. We've seen ESA grow into something pretty big.
It won't hurt to check again. I'm going to head down. Won't hurt to check again. I'm going to head down and retire to my bedroom. Begging your pardon, sir. I think it would be best if you say
We had a slip off the railing there, but a quick reset, and we're back in business. Nice jump, reach over to hit the switch on the machine there. Whoa, and we're out of bounds. Hopefully we hit the loading zone on the other side of the door. Pretty sure we did. And no damage yet. There was a lot of guards, I'm pretty sure, who could have took a pot shot.
Is it all done?
Landing in the water and not on the boat. I don't know if it would end the level or if he would take fall damage and then it would end the level, so... Into the water. Back into our rebel home base here.
Makes me uneasy, to tell the truth. A small fry like me always gets the worst of it. But maybe it's going to be different now. The Lord Regent is gone. The Abbey has a new High Overseer.
A couple more donations came in. Off to a great start at 230 euros.
No doubt waiting to raise a glass in your name. Me, I think I'll just linger out here if you don't mind. Reflect on things while we have a moment. Congratulations, Corvo.
Jokor,
To retire mathematics.
His corrupt and illegitimate regime has come to an end. Long live the Empress.
If you do want to donate, I think what you want to do is click the website link, Bourg La Run, and the heart that says faire un don, I'm pretty sure is give a donation, and that will take you to the page where you can do that. The flooded district.
This is the one who was with the Empress when she died. Poisoned.
I don't think they're gonna make us do a water level.
That's up to Dowd.
These guys seem friendly, right? Look, a nice personal elevator just for us. One of the incentives coming up shortly is for Quake. You can decide on any percent versus any percent single segment. And judging by the tracker on the left, no donations yet, so even a small donation might decide what happens there. We've been seeing some quick saving and quick loading in this run, mostly because it's very, very hard to get through without any damage, as we saw in that one level. And Quake is the same thing, so you're going to get a fairly different run when you allow quick save and quick load. You'll see more risky stuff, but you also might see some resets.
and I can't allow that.
So it's a trade-off. That's something you can donate for. I think for Rayman Legends they'll show off some of the musical levels. Ooh, it's pretty steep though. Every 200 euros, they'll show off another music level. And they're very cool. They are very cool. But that one's gonna need some love. So things are going well for us. We made some new friends. They gave us our own room. But looks like we're leaving. We're gonna ignore that little red thing on the left. That would maybe indicate we took damage. I didn't see that health bar move, did you? I didn't. No way. Is the corner of that health bar missing? I don't think so. And neither does Biiwix. Going for this tricky jump here. He quick saved here, so you know like this is a tricky spot. I can't even quite tell what he's going for. Is he trying to catch the ledge? My goodness, how precise is this? Well, that's definitely not the way to do it. Oh, it was more like getting around a trigger, I think. But does pull that off successfully. I wouldn't be surprised if that, like, changed the state of the world now. Oh, okay. Did he save after pulling off the jump? He did. Beautiful. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there's supposed to be, like, a whole bunch of guards walking around here, and he skipped a trigger to spawn all of them. Some very precise movement that he was going for. We're out of bounds again. Fairly common in this game for speedruns. Ooh, we need to stay in this water. Otherwise, we're going to fall below the world. So we're going to get out of bounds again real quick. There we go, blinking into this tunnel. We're coming up on that 45-minute estimate. This run has hit a couple snags. Very difficult run. Perhaps an aggressive estimate as well. When you run a game in a marathon, you definitely have a lot of goals you set for yourself. One of them is absolutely getting under that estimate. And I'm pretty sure Biiwix is approaching the end game here. Man, things are not going well in the old Dunwall sewer. Back out of bounds. Nice of that water to be there. So that we could just swim under the level. Ooh, missed jump there. Looks like it's a fairly difficult jump. I don't know if we're trying to get back in the level or in some water outside the level. Oh, almost had it. Didn't quite get inside. Was in some water that was just outside. Having to jump at the very last minute. You can just see off to the left how much this skips, though. Oh man. Every time he lands in that water, I think he can save it. Oh, yeah, no, up. Up is the thing. Go up. Oh. This can be hard, even if this isn't a particularly difficult trick, and I think it is. In this situation where, you know, you're about to go over estimate and you're in a marathon and everyone's watching and it just gets in your head It can be so hard. To just do it the way you practiced. So hard to maintain focus. So we'll see if Biiwix can do it. Going with a different setup there. Trying something new, just because what was going before wasn't really working. Also, I'm pretty sure he's playing on PC. Yes, he's playing on PC. So, things can be a little different if you've got like a different keyboard or a different mouse or a different monitor. The keyboard and mouse are at a different height than they're used to at home. It seems like making excuses a little bit, but it does matter. It does affect things like muscle memory. So these can come into play. Some of these jumps look so good, and then they just don't quite get there. In a mode of squall in the fetal position. I couldn't quite make it out at first, but I like it. Oh! Oh, and he kind of skipped off the top of one of those metal things poking out. Gave him so much more height. We got it. We're in there. I'm guessing the whole time the plan was to aim for that little piece of metal sticking out. How did he not take damage there? My goodness. Confront the loyalists. These were our buds we hooked up with. Looks like there's been a falling out. There's our boy Samuel. Been driving us around in a boat all game. I came out to meet him this time, just to end the level a little faster. A nice conversation while he continues full speed into the dock.
That's where the Lord Regent is building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see. This is it, sir. I suspect Havelock Martin.
You like step on it, Sam. I'm overestimate.
Knowing them, they're not giving up without a fight.
I don't think Sam's listening. He does a lot of talking. Does Samuel?
Talking about this place is where they'd hold up if they had to.
Could stand to listen for a change.
Has to breach the fort, the gatehouse, and there's only one way to the top. All I can say is that it's been a pleasure serving with you. Maybe after all.
Or who knows? Maybe this thing's a clunker and he's given it all she's got. Is someone shooting at us already? What is that glinting light over there?
If anyone deserves it, you do. Give my best to Emily.
What? Man, Samuel gets his. Jeez. Alright, there's a guard. It's a sword guard. No gun, I think. That's good. Nice blink on top of the wall. All this stuff is going great. I'm seeing that icon that normally indicates, you know, you're taking damage from this direction, but I'm not seeing the health bar move, so I don't think that was any fudging of the category roles. I think that might have been legit, and it looked like a really difficult sequence too. So after those troubles, it looks like Biiwix is really back on it.
Now what? Someone get over here. Aha.
We're heading upwards in this scary metal structure. If I was looking to end my Victorian era steampunk game, I would end it in a place like this. Oh, right in front of these guards. Does not get hit by any of them and is past them.
Corvo! I knew you'd come. Is it going to be okay?
There's
though?
Emily.
Will I be Empress?
Back to us safe and sound.
So
And that's it.
Interregnum. And now Emily Caldwin the
There was an optional objective to eliminate someone, but
after a season
optional.
of turmoil.
Sounds good. Give me the girl. Get out.
Corvo, guiding her young mind.
GG. That's gonna be our Dishonored run from Biiwix.
Or cause her harm.
And that's our opener for Bourg La Run.
Would have shouted in rage.
Oh man.
You held back.
I butcher it even more every time I say it.
So it is with the passing of the plague and Emily's ascension.
But links in the chat if you want to find out more
Brought about
what we're doing here. French speedrun marathon for charity. Similar to an AGDQ or an SGDQ or an ESA or many other rather, collections of letters.
Hence, when your hair turns white and you pass
This
from
one
this
is
world,
BLR.
Empress Emily the Wise, at the height of her power, will lay your body down within her mother's
And they're raising money for the
because you are more
French Muscular Dystrophy Association, the AFM Telethon.
Farewell, Corvo.
So if you want to donate, you can go to the website, linked in the chat there, bourglarun.fr. I don't know why I did a French R for that one, but I did. And you want to click on the heart icon, faire un don, is give a donation, I believe. And that will take you to the page where you can do that. Up next, you can also check out the schedule, by the way, also linked in the chat. Up next, you'll see, is going to be Spelunky. It's going to be a race between Vlad and Berumondo. Berumondo was one of the SteamWorld Dig 2 finalists, I believe. Very good French speedrunner. And it's going to be up against Vlad, who I saw someone talking about in chat earlier. So I think it's going to be good, and we're going to have some knowledgeable commentary for that run. We're going to have Twigglesoft. So stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoy the Bourg La Run. Going to be going pretty much all weekend, finishes Sunday morning. It's going to be good stuff.